Okay, welcome back to Football Manager 2022 and this Clermont save, where things are going surprisingly well. It's been quite a long time since I've recorded, so this is as much of a recap for me as it is for you. I know we finished here, and then we could have done this on screen. I'll do most PSG matches on screen, but I didn't feel particularly confident. We lost 3-0, but since then, easy 3-0 win. Hantanji on the score sheet, of course. A 3-1 win, great performance from Rashani. A 2-0 win with another Baz Dost goal. And a 4-0 win. Jim Alavina continuously being in the goals, it's very nice. We're just being really, really solid right now. And as a result, we're in this title-chasing pack. Lyon are still unbeaten, which is quite impressive. But yeah, we're only 2 points off the league lead, and we're 9 points clear of Lille, who in fairness do have a game in hand. Now, we need to address the elephant in the room. I believe I briefly addressed it in the last episode. Wissam Ben Yedder has 19 goals in... Had they even played 10? I think they had played 10. Form? He's only scored 1 penalty. He has 18 goals from play in 10 games. That is obscene. I think he's pretty much... His best ever season in terms of goal scoring was 20. So he's one off and he's played 10 games. He's on course to get almost 80 goals. I'm pulling for him. I hope he does it. I think he scored more than our whole team, actually. How many have we scored? He scored 19. Can we get the fuller table? Nope, not that one. We have scored 13. Yeah, he's not... Oh, no. Sorry, we've scored 19. He scored the same amount as us. That's kind of embarrassing. But we're sort of sharing the goals around. We've been pretty good. Let's go to our team quickly. Yeah, we've shared the goals pretty evenly. Like, we've got a few reliable-ish goal scorers. Bio's been much more solid this season. Yeah, I've kind of turned us around entirely. We're now just like a solid defensive unit. We'll keep a clean sheet and hopefully pick up a goal or 2 or 3 or 4 in the last few games, actually. So maybe we're turning a corner. But today, we've got Marseille, Nice, and Lorient. And then probably this Coupe de France game as well. Because it's the World Cup. This is when the 2022 World Cup is happening. So that's really good for us, I think. Because we don't have many... Actually, can I just see who has qualified for the World Cup? Because I don't know how many internationals we're actually going to have. Chile, Qatar, Scotland, USA, Brazil, Mexico, Senegal, South Korea, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Portugal, Angola, Argentina, Croatia, Poland, Morocco, New Zealand, Serbia, Spain, Austria, Belgium, Tunisia, Uruguay, Colombia, France, Germany, Saudi Arabia, Australia, England, Holland, Ivory Coast. So no Ireland. Disappointing. But I don't know how many internationals we really have in that group. Like, how many regular internationals do we have here? There was no Venezuela, right? Didn't see Venezuela. These guys, I don't think you get in the Uruguay team. I think you've largely been left out recently, so I don't think you're going to be there. None of these are going to be... Well, No, Kosovo weren't there. I don't think we really have many at all, if any. So we're basically just going to have 6 weeks off, which is very nice. Is Chris Richards, were USA there? They probably were. Yeah, I assume Chris Richards gets in the USA squad, does he? Kind of have to imagine he does. Senior squad? Are we there? Yeah, okay, Chris Richards. Oh, but he's injured. Is he going to be out for the World Cup? No, he'll be back, okay. So, like, Richards maybe, and that's about it, which is really good for us. So, we also brought in Faustino Angerin. I don't know if that's how you say his name. I didn't really want him or need him, but I made someone a promise that we'd improve the midfield, and I thought, you know what, we're not paying him anything, so I'll just bring him in. He'll play the odd time. I think he's come off the bench 3 times. He's not been great, but apparently we're paying 675,000. I lied. Apparently we are paying for him. Whoops. Well, that was a weird decision, but he's pretty good, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Somebody did ask on the last video to see who Newcastle had signed. They are currently top of the championship. I don't know if I looked into it that much. They actually only spent 35 million. Wait, did I show that they signed Denis Suarez? I know I looked. Now that I'm seeing this, I know that I looked at this. I might have cut it out though. Right, they signed this season. Yeah, they signed Denis Suarez for 55 million, which is honestly, I don't know. It's so confusing. I might have shown that. I know I looked at it. João Pedro, who'd gone to Cagliari? Is he on Watford or was he on loan at Watford? Is this a different João Pedro to the one that's at Watford? Is there another João Pedro at Watford? This is so unnecessary. I'm taking myself on a complete I mean, this guy's quite old. I think the Watford one is quite young. You can see João Pedro in there. Oh, there he is. Okay, 2 different João Pedros. Fair enough. So, they signed a different João Pedro for 16 odd million. Orsolini for 30. Suarez for 55. I mean, it's a shocking signing. Look, I love Denis Suarez. I think he had a great time with his 4 games for Arsenal. I remember him coming off the bench once and getting injured and then never playing again. That's my main memory of him. Like what about these 3 seasons for like an attacking midfielder / winger? What about these 3 seasons where he combined for 3 goals? Made Newcastle think this is the guy that we can spend 55 million on. So that was January, I assume. They brought him in January, which is this January, I guess. So they're going to bring him in a few days, I guess, for 55 million. That's exciting. Then even when they went down to the Championship, they still got Podence. They got Fred, Rugani, Joe Rodon. I mean, it's a Kolarov, Vecino. I mean, it doesn't really feel... Oh, they did sell St. Maximan. Is there anyone else big? Dubravka. They sold Orsolini. Was that a profit, though? Nice little profit there. Signed him for 28.5. Sold him for 34. Hey, you made 6 million profit. That's not so bad. Sold Jamal Lewis. Yeah, I mean, loan John. John. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot we saw John Joe Shelby. That's probably what prompted the question, because I do think I went through this, but then I cut it out because it was already a long episode. That's what their transfer histories look like. It's a bit of a mess. But they look like they're going to head straight back up. They're doing pretty well. 10 wins, 3 draws. Who beat them? Middlesbrough? Mid-table, okay. But they're doing pretty well. So it looks like they will get back up. But, wow. Denis Suarez for... I don't think I even mentioned Dani Alves. I think I mentioned him in a former episode because I tried to get him. But then he was too much. Does yellow mean I tried to sign them? I know I tried to get Joe Linton on loan. But they weren't having it. They were like, okay, pay all of his wages. And I think he's on 80 grand a week. He's only on 44,000 a week. He probably had a relegation release clause. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'll be back for the game in a week. Oh, God. Do you know what? When I edited the last episode, I think I said something like, Funes is just going to play in every game this season, regardless of what competition it is. And I thought, wow, I'm really relying on him to not get injured. There goes that plan. Do we just give him... I don't think I've ever exercised this option before, but I think I probably just should. Because I'd rather have him... The Marseille game is the biggest one we have. Like, Nice and Lorient should be easier games. I'd rather have him for one of them than none of them. So I'm actually, for the first time I think ever in the history of Football Manager, I'm going to exercise my option to give him an injection to increase the length of his injury, but make sure he can get through the next match. That feels bad, but also, we can't. That's so bad. I don't even know who our backup keeper is. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't know. Who? Margueron. Are you? You're not very good. And he's unhappy with training. Okay, well, that's not great. Gastien's excited by us, though, so that is nice. I guess the big positive of the World Cup is a team like Paris Saint-Germain are going to have, I mean, virtually their entire team gone. Like, I can't imagine there's many. I don't think Serbia were there, so Milenkovic won't go. I don't think Costa Rica were there, so Navas won't. But like, the majority of their team are going to be on international duty. So hopefully they'll come back tired while we'll be fully rested, and that will be to our benefit. Okay, it's it's not the best, but I didn't actually look at the bench. 22. Yeah, good. Let's not have not Berthomeu on the bench. Come on, let's just assume that our goalkeeper will survive, and go with that. This is the team. I'm a bit worried, but we could be okay. Oh, the calf injury is worrying me. Also, neither of our starting centre backs are fit, so we've got Ogier and Krivotsyuk. But you know what? I trust both of them. I like that I have a squad where I trust a lot of the backups pretty solidly. So hopefully we can get something. Okay, first highlight. It looks like it's for them, but we win it back. Okay, Moroni. That was dodgy. Busquets. To Ogier. All the way back to Freenez. Okay, that was scary. Busquets to Ogier. Forward to Moroni. Out to the wing. Zidane further down. It's one back by Amavi. To Mandanda. How old is Mandanda now? It's been around for, I feel like, my whole life, but obviously that can't be true. How have you let him through, Cavazzi? Oh, Anton. Oh, that wasn't good. I mean, it's definitely a penalty. It didn't need to be checked, I don't think. But Freenez, this is why we gave him injections, so he can save this. Oh, no injections and he saves that. That's what I'm saying. God damn it, Milik. Okay, Conrad has it. To Belardi. So I can't remember how to say his name. That was offside. Was it, please? I can't remember where the assistant goes. I think if they move, it's onside, maybe? Or if they move, it's offside. I can't remember. One of them is true. Okay. We needed that. Okay, they're trying to play out from the back. Can we win this high up the pitch? No, we can't. Okay, can we win this low down the pitch? Can we win this anywhere on the pitch? Oh, this looks really bad. Zidane, can he get back? Okay, that's fine. Good work, Krivotsyuk. You know, he's recovered a bit. Oh my god. He's recovered a bit from that bad start. And Czech is just kicking it back to them for no apparent reason. Terrible signing he was. It's a shocker that he's still in this midfield. But, oh my god. We really need a replacement for Czech. He's not it at all. Okay, we've gone super attacking. I changed the formation. It's a pretty open formation. So yeah, okay. I was going to say we need to win this back quickly. Okay, Bertomeu, good ball. Koenigsdorfer takes it down. Can we get the ball in? Bio! Oh, massive goal. Okay. Actually, the formation hadn't changed yet, I'm now realizing. So no credit to me there. I mean, credit to me for the original formation. Proceed with the tactical change? No, let's not proceed with the tactical change. Let's also drop back to attacking. Or positive. No, attacking is fine. Oof. We sort of deserve that. We've been better in this second half. Oh, no, come on. Not Payet. Hosamir off the line. Massive. I knew I didn't want to bring him up. Oh my god. We got 10 seconds. Play through. The middle. Bertomeu. Oh, that's a red card. That is, come on. He was through. How was that not a red? I mean, I wouldn't call it the clearest goal-scoring opportunity, but he was through on goal. Check. Oh, it's a great ball. Koenigsdorfer has changed this game. Ball. Oh. Almost had this, you know. Probably didn't deserve a win, but we almost got it. Maybe. Simons back to check. Oh, come on, Simons. Well, I'll take that draw. You know what? Probably didn't deserve... No, actually, I think we did. We played better in that second half. Koenigsdorfer made a big change. Really good sub. So I can just keep giving him injections. I guess... I think it still makes sense. It seems cruel. This seems really cruel. But... we don't come back until January 4th, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Is that right? So if we get... and he's out for 7 to 8 weeks here... he'll still be back in time for this game. So I think I'm just going to keep giving him injections. I'm really sorry, Wilker. But... that just feels like the right decision to me. I'm not going to talk to him about it because I feel like it could be taken badly. But we're just we're just going to move on. He only conceded 1 goal in the last game and it was a penalty, so he clearly didn't play badly. I almost always attend the press conferences myself, but I just, for some reason, sent my assistant manager to this one. You could have put less pressure on us there, Emmanuel. When they asked him who he thought was going to win the league this season, he said us. Which, I mean, I love the confidence. I love that confidence, but it's a big ask. I might have been a bit more coy personally. Bas Dost out for 2 weeks isn't great, but we should be fine. We've got Königsdorfer, we got Bio, we should be okay. Like, we just needed another striker to make sure nothing went too badly. If we got 2 injured strikers, like, we would have been screwed, but as long as we've got one of them available, we should be fine. Come on, Solis, what are you doing? Train better. Ariel Busquets is kind of the Paul O'Rourke of this series. He's literally the best in training every single time. Good man. So Nice are 10th. Kind of average so far. 11 games, 12 points. And we're at home. We should be winning this. We should definitely be winning this. I'm just going to do that. And then, why do they keep putting Bertomier there? I'm actually going to bring in Bertomier for Moroni, and I'm going to bring in... Well, Königsdorfer is not in great shape, but that's okay. I'm going to bring in those two. I'm also going to bring in... Let's bring in Angerin. Let's give him a try. Because... are we going to go Krivontsiuk? He did play well after the mistake last game, so I'm going to give him a try again. Because I don't think Richards is back yet. I might be wrong. No, Richards is still injured, so I'm going to go with this team. Reasonably confident. After the way we finished the last game, I do want to give Königsdorfer a run. And yeah, we should be beating Nice, I think. Who do they have? Nobody that massively worries me. Okay, starting with a highlight for them. Not a great header from Hantonji, but he wins it back, because of course he does. Farinez, injured calf, doesn't even show. Look at this, beautiful. Bertomier out to Königsdorfer. Whips it in. Bio! Oh, he's having a great season. If Ben Yedder hadn't scored 40 goals already, he would be right in the hunt for the Golden Boot. Right at the start as well. I didn't realize how early that was. Antonji wins the header, of course, but again heads it straight to Stengs. I don't even know where that went. That looked like it curled a lot, but apparently it went over, so we're okay. Another goal kick. Olsen. That one is won by them. Bertomier gets it back though. Oh, it's almost a good ball. I'm honestly, I know I feel like I give Bertomier more leeway than some other players, but he is quite old. But I think he does a lot of good work. He does a lot of good work when he's on the pitch. Cadawari? Who knows? Good ball. Good miss. That was lucky. That was a very good ball in. Lamina, almost tackled by Bio. Bio carries on chasing. Doesn't look like much is happening here, but they've got a lot of men over. Get out to him. Hosemir, come on. Yeah. We can't give Dolberg 2 open shots in the 6-yard box and hope for no goals. That was not very well defended. We've created a lot more. Like, we've had like 3 times as many shots, but they've had the 2 best chances and now the 3 best chances. They've all come to Dolberg, and luckily he has not been very clinical here. Okay, first highlight of the second half. Bertomier whips it in. Königsdorfer. I don't know why he took that touch. Oh my god, what is happening? Bertomier! Oh, I thought he was going to volley that in from like 30 yards. He wins it back though. Look at that. Oh my god. Do you see what I'm saying? That could have been offside. Was it offside? No, it wasn't. That is what I'm talking. Bertomier is just... I mean, he even ran to celebrate with them. He didn't need to do that. He's just so good. Okay, Hosemir. To Krivontsiuk. You know what? I'm pretty happy with Krivontsiuk. He's been... That penalty yesterday, that penalty in the last game was really bad. But other than that, that is a gorgeous pass. Jimmy Alavina. He just doesn't let you down like that. Oh, that was lovely. We're just really good sometimes. I'm going to bring off Bio. I need him fit for the next game. Oh, we've got a last minute chance. Moroni. Oh god, that looked weird. Or they've got a last minute chance. Or we've got a last minute chance. Angerin to Moroni. Oh, lovely goal. First assist for Angerin. First goal for Moroni? I didn't actually see. I think Moroni scored before, probably. Great performance. Another great performance. 4-1. Nice and easy. We deserved it. That second half, the XG was perfectly level. But that was mostly because of the 3 chances that Dolberg had, I think largely we were the better team. Wow, that XG on the right, that is exceptional. That is a very even chart for a game that ended 4-1. But, we take those. Nice 4-1 win, keeps us in the title race. We just need someone to beat PSG. I don't know that it's going to be us. We just need somebody to take them down. The main thing is they're probably going to have as many games as us in January, which I think is 6 or maybe even 7. I think it's 6. I think it's 6 games in January. It could be 7 though. And most of their players are going to be coming back from a World Cup that they've just played in. So hopefully January is going to be where they struggle, because they're going to have a lot of players who are very, very tired. And we are not. So that's probably the time for us to make up ground. What is this series if I win in the second season? I don't think that's going to happen, but I'd love it to. Okay, Freenez, I am really... Oh, well, there you go. Well, I'm definitely giving him injections now. Because that actually... We're at about 4 to 5 weeks, which means he'll definitely be back for January. Moroni, fantastic work. Yeah, brilliant. You were very good. Oh my god, Lyon have just absolutely demolished Monaco, while Paris Saint-Germain got another win, which is unfortunate, but wow. It seems like Ben Yedder has kind of stopped scoring a bit, and it's really costing Monaco. Lyon are still unbeaten, which is kind of impressive, especially they have played PSG already. We've lost the second league games. We've only lost to PSG. God, this top 4 is really impressive. We've only lost to each other. I've only lost to PSG. Monaco have only lost to Lyon and PSG. PSG have only lost to Lyon, and Lyon haven't lost to anyone. This is like an incredibly impressive top 4. If we can win this game and go to 32, I don't know if a top 4 has ever made this sort of run before. This is unbelievable. Wow, okay. Well, let's hope we can win this game. We're playing Lorient, who are 18th and currently right in the thick of this horrible relegation battle. But sort of pretty much everyone from 8th down is still in a relegation battle. I'm guessing Montpellier will easily do enough. I mean, a lot of these teams probably will too, but 14 points, they're only 4 points outside it. It's not great. We've brought Chris Richards back in and we've left Farinias in, even though they told me not to start either of them. But this is our last game. Our last league game for like 2 months. So I feel like we should just start our 2 best players, arguably 2 of our 4 best players probably, and if they get injured, hopefully it's short term. I mean, Freenez is already injured, but hopefully I don't aggravate Chris Richards' injury that he's just returning from. Other than that, pretty standard team. Hopefully this shouldn't be too hard. They're the worst team in the league, or one of them. And we're one of the best. Okay, corner, Moroni. Whips it in. Hatonji! Check Diop. First goal, I think, for the club. I don't think he scored last season. That's his first goal. Okay, I thought it was going to be Hatonji. Honestly, this is the first time I've played since they made that big update that apparently made front post corners more difficult. Maybe not. Maybe they didn't. That seemed pretty easy. Well, I think it's like the first one we've had in the 3 matches. I can't remember any others. Okay, Hosemir into Bertomier. Angerin to Hosemir. Goes around. Oh, good ball! To Alavina. As is tradition. Xavi to Zidane. Zidane tries to go around his man. Back to Xavi. Xavi forward to Alavina. Out to Zidane. Around his man again. Crosses it in. It's a good ball. Good try from Bertomier. Corner. Okay. Is Bertomier first? Who is this? Moroni. Okay. Moroni whips it in. Bio. Oh! Would have really put to bed that these front post corners are difficult if we scored both of ours in this game. Look, it wasn't amazing, but we had some good chances. They had 9 shots on target. Freenez is so good. We weren't amazing, but we got our goal. We got our win. We got our clean sheet. That's all that matters. And we've kept on PSG. I think we're 4 points behind. Yeah, so 4 points behind, 1 ahead of Monaco and Lyon. This is an obscene top 4 right now. Genuinely, this is absolutely ridiculous. We've all been unreal. Okay, we've now got like a month and a half until our next game, this cup game. And so I'll probably be skipping forward until around then. We'll give some updates on the World Cup to see how it's going. But yeah, we don't have a lot to do until then. Just kind of relaxing, so that's nice. I'd just like to make it clear that as of the 30th of November, Ollie McBurney is the joint top scorer in the World Cup. That seems pretty accurate. I can see that happening. Oh, Clermont have offered me a new contract, which, I'm happy to stay here. My current one is until 2023, I think. So, 2-year extension, £1,000 a week extra. Not going to say no to that. I'm actually going to, you know what? I think I deserve more. Give me 25 grand. I don't know how capable you are of actually negotiating it. Okay, got an extra 500 quid a week. Take that. There we go. You know what? I feel like I deserved that. With how well we're doing, it's definitely deserved. So it is the day of our Coupe de France game, and this is where the World Cup has got to. I mean, you can really tell that this was a game made by English people, because I don't think I've ever seen a World Cup in this game where England aren't in the final. At the very least, I feel like they make the final comfortably It's not like they had a tough run or anything. Germany, Spain, Brazil to get there. Chris Richards went out after the second round, so nothing too extreme. Brazil beat Scotland. Ollie McBurney did not get that goal because he sadly is no longer the top scorer. He's 5 goals behind Immobile, who also went out at some point. But yeah, not a great competition for our players. I think Richards did okay. They kept telling me he was doing fine. Hopefully, by the next World Cup, we're going to have more than one player there. I would assume we will. But now we've got our cup game. Just going to go with this team. It's a pretty full team. It's not like massively it's pretty much all first choice. It's not too weakened because we don't really have any other games other than friendlies right now, so there's no point in playing a second team. And let's just hopefully get the win. I'm a bit embarrassed that last season we went out so early. So I would like to go through to at least the 10th round. I think this is the 9th round or something. I'd like to get to at least the 10th round this time. Angerin to Busquets to Moroni. Moroni way back to Hantonji. Hantonji does a little a little dribble move with nobody within 30 yards of him. Zidadka to Bio. How's that 9th goal of the season? He has 9 league goals. How could that... Alright, yeah. Okay. That said 9th goal of the season. It was definitely his 10th. Goal kick, won by Richards, out to Kravatiuk. To Czech. To Busquets. Takes a bit of a run, pass to Angerin, who's out on the right wing. We might test this out. This is his first time playing out on the wing, but he seems well equipped for it, so we'll see how it goes. Richards has it. Out wide to Kravatiuk, who's really... He thinks he's a left back. Well, let's... Oh! Maybe he is. And Angerin gets a goal. Not sure. It was the most technical goal ever. I think he kicked it in from the line. But we'll take it. Galon. Goal kick straight to Richards again. Richards out to Kravatiuk. Kravatiuk down to Hosemir. Maybe Kravatiuk can be a good left back. I mean, he looks very defensive. Oof, nice play from Hosemir. Kravatiuk, he looks super defensive, which is why I play him left centre back. But I mean, maybe it's nice to have a defensive fullback. He's very solid defensively. They have another corner. Oh, Jimmy Girardon, great goal. Corners seem pretty effective still. I don't know. I was told they weren't. But they seem to get the job done. Okay, free kick. Bertomier off the bench, whips it in. It's cleared, but only as far as Kravatiuk, if he can get there. Which he does just about. Into Busquets. Also off the bench. No, Busquets started. Simons came off the bench. Bertomier to Alavina, also off the bench. Alavina cuts to the corner, back to Zidadka. Zidadka to Alavina, to Busquets, to Alavina. Whips one in. I love those goals where Bio is just like, I'm going to stand 1 yard from the goal, pick me out, and I'll score. Bertomier whips one in. Oh, I'm loving, honestly, we've turned it around from where we always get the guy heading it in at the front post. Now it seems like what's more likely is the guy at the front post knocks it on, and the guy at the back post taps it in. We made it through the first round of the cup. We didn't lose to Goal FC. Let's just celebrate that much. We didn't lose to Goal FC. So, England win the World Cup entirely thanks to Aaron Ramsdale. Good work, Aaron. And, bad work, literally every player in this team. If only they'd brought... How many... What French players do I have? If only they'd brought... who I can't even think... Berthomier. Berthomier would have made the difference. What other... You'd think we'd have more French players. Ogier... We only have 4 French players? That's probably not great. Anyway, I don't know exactly what the next episode's going to be, because we've got a lot of games in January. We'll probably... we've got another Coupe de France game. Right, I think I'll play those 3. Those got a friendly coming up. I'll play those 3, and then we'll do Lyon, Bordeaux, Lille, and Monaco, because those are 4 big games, or at least 3 big games in Bordeaux, although I think Bordeaux are doing alright. They're not, I was wrong. They're doing very poorly, but 3 of those teams are doing well, so we'll do those 4. And then play out those 3 maybe, and then come back for PSG, all of those, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll probably come back for those 4 games there. And yeah, this episode feels like it's going to be really long, but that's because I was sitting around for like an hour trying to get to that cup game. But I don't know how long this is going to be. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.